Josh and I listen to music all the time, and I personally really hate wires on any of my devices, especially my headphones. So we picked up a pair of wireless Skullcandy headphones for $40, and we're gonna see if the price is worth it. Let's do it! Ooh! Welcome to Bros Review.
One of the most important aspects of headphones is their sound quality. So we're going to be reviewing the sound quality of these headphones and then comparing it to a couple other pairs of headphones you might have laying around.
Like some knockoff pair of $8 wireless earbuds,
The standard wired Apple earbuds,
some overhead wireless headphones by Skullcandy,
and the over-ear wired Crushers.
So let's pump some tunes. Can't feel my face. But I love it. But I love it. Oh, I can't feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it. That's awesome. That's fun.
That song is awesome, man.
I noticed that the Apple headphones had a lot of clarity, but they really lacked in bass.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that's kind of nice about the Apple ones is you can hear the room around you really well, which makes it great for singing along to. But at the same time, that can be a drawback because it's not blocking out sound if you want it to.
I want to state the obvious drawback here. That has wires.
Yeah, it's harder to dance with.
Yeah, dancing with it was not nearly as fun. And I thought the Apple headphones sounded actually kind of flat.
Yeah.
They sounded good, but there just wasn't as much,
Not much depth. It's more It's more like mids and highs, but not even crazy high and nothing crazy low. It's just kind of in that middle range.
But these sounded super good still, and
they had a lot of bass.
Yeah. Lots of bass is good, and
again, that was a close one because the Apple headphones sound great and they're comfortable, but obviously they have wires, which stinks, and they don't have crazy bass, so it was pretty good. I think I'll give this round actually to the inked.
For sure.
Let's go to the next round. So, starting off, these sound really great.
Yeah,
and they get really loud for wireless headphones. I've noticed some wireless headphones just you can't crank them. You can super crank these, like super loud, and they were great.
Dude, my favorite part is that those you could dance around with, and they felt really nice. These ones, you had this thing whacking you in the face.
Yes, and it always, with these cheaper headphones, not only do they not sound as good,
no,
this thing is kind of like in a weird spot where it kind of makes this headphone pull on you, so it's always in an awkward spot, and then when you're dancing, it's like hitting you in the head.
Mm-hmm. And it didn't get nearly as loud.
They got loud, though.
They got loud, but those could go way louder.
I believe it. So, these, for like $8, these are pretty good, but they didn't sound as good, and they're way less comfortable, and obviously their battery life is terrible, so that's a pretty good round. Let's go to the next ones. Man, pairing just isn't as simple as I wanted it to be. It sounds bad.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds bad.
They sound really good. I don't know if I felt more white in my life.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Can't show me there's no point in trying. I'm at war. The Crushers. Woo. They had, I think, a bit more bass, and bass you can bass you can feel on your head. Dude. Like it rattles your ears. But with that being said, I think it compares very well to the wireless. Didn't you think those had a lot of bass?
Yeah, I think it compared really well, but I have to say, I don't think I've ever been happier wearing headphones than when I'm wearing Crushers. Yeah. Just the feeling you get from it is really good. That being said,
because it almost feels like the music is outside of you.
Yeah.
Like these are like, oh, I got headphones.
It's like a concert on your head.
Whoa.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But that being said, though, these, for being wireless, they sound really good.
And they get loud and they have plenty of bass.
Yeah, they compete really, really well.
So, it's a pretty close one. As far as bass heavy goes, I still think the Crushers are in the lead.
Oh,
but those stacked up great.
I love these.
Yeah, they're great. Now we wanted to talk about the ergonomics of these headphones. I think they're decent as far as putting them on and wearing them, although they're a bit weird to me, having the battery pack and the wires coming off of them, compared to something like this that's just all in one. But it's not bad. Once you get it on, I think these are very comfortable, and it's nice that the battery pack is evenly weighted.
One thing that I'd like to note that I really like is on these cheaper headphones, they usually have this extra earpiece, and after about an hour, that gets really uncomfortable. But with these headphones, they don't have that extra earpiece, and they still stay in really well.
And we tried these for doing physical activities such as walking and jogging, and surprisingly, they did very well. When we jogged, there was a bit of a bump, like this bouncing up and down, but it was totally bearable, it wasn't annoying, and we never once felt the earbuds trying to pull out. They stayed in great.
I also tried this while working out, and pretty much everything worked really well, like push-ups, pull-ups, that was all great. The only time I had a problem was on sit-ups, and that's because it hangs around your neck, so gravity's working against you. So anything where you're on your back probably isn't going to work very well, but other than that, it worked great.
And I tried it for some more extreme activities, like unicycling, and I could compare this to skating as well. Basically, it worked fine, except for the moments where I had to do a lot of jumping. Then this got annoying. It was going up and down. If I did spin moves, this would kind of twist on me. So not the greatest headphones for activities in that area. Now we're going to see how these handle phone calls. Hey dude, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, it's really easy to understand you.
How does it sound for you? Does it sound pretty good?
You sound kinda glitchy.
Overall, these worked pretty good for a phone call. Wasn't bad quality in any way, but it wasn't as high of quality as simply just using the phone directly. Overall, for $40, are they worth it? No. They are quality headphones, and I think they're worth $40, but not for us and our lifestyle. For me, I spend hours and hours editing on my computer, so I usually just use wired headphones so I don't have to deal with charging headphones every single night. On top of that, I like the way the Apple headphones work for taking phone calls, which I do a lot. And also, I am looking for a pair of wireless headphones for physical activity, but the activities I do are very extreme, like extreme unicycling and skateboarding, and those headphones just weren't good enough for that amount of active wear.
And for me, I listen to music all day while I'm doing schoolwork, so that's like an 8-hour school day, plus 5 sports. Afterwards, I got a bus ride. That's easily 10, 11, 12 hours of doing stuff all day, and I want headphones I can rely on to work, so I don't want something I have to charge. But those headphones are a great value for what they are, and they have really good sound quality.
Yes, if you're someone who does something like woodworking, or you work in a factory where you gotta walk around, but you want something that's great sound quality, a long battery life, and something that blocks sound well, these are a good option for you. They just weren't a great option for us. We want to give a big shout out to Jonathan Cairo for supporting us on Patreon.
Remember to come back next Monday when we review something new.
And comment down below if you have an idea of what we can review next.
We hope this review helped.
Thanks, guys. Later.
Phones from Skullcandy and the wired Skullcandy Crushers. I was so close. I almost just said Skull Crushers. 2 wireless headphones from Skullcandy and the wired Skullcandy Crushers. I can't say it. The Hesh 2 wireless over-ear headbuds.
Now we want...
Now we would like to explain...
Ergonomics.
Sounds like a bad class. Welcome to Ergonomics 101.
With your professor. You should say ergonomics with me.
Ergonomics.
Yes. Alright, kids, welcome to the class of ergonomics. I'm your teacher, Mr. Miller.
And I'm Mr. Hanson.
So... Oh, I'm laughing so bad it hurts. I could do that all day.